I'm happy.
Test. Afternoon, everybody. Saturday, the 24th of April. Payday for those of you that paid week 4 or week 3 of a month. Saturday the 24th of April, you're very welcome to a beautifully sunny but windy Ardgria for this AIL Division 2C final between the hosts Clonmel, RFC and Bective Rangers. Those of you that watching on our socials or members of our WhatsApp groups during the week will have seen that we have had a number of best wishes, video messages from Rangers, former Rangers all over the globe. And as a kind of a preview, as I keep saying, we're not quite Sky Sports, but we're trying hard. As a kind of a preview, our IT genius, the guru, Louis Manan, has spliced them all together. So in the lead up, we've got about 14 minutes, I think it is, to kick off. We're just going to play those for you. Okay, back in a moment.
Hi team, Cooper Quilkin here. Just touching base with you all to congratulate you on the terrific season that you've had to date. Wouldn't it be great to get 2 promotions in 2 years? It'd be some feat for you all. The rugby you've been playing has been outstanding. You fear no one in that league. And you've done absolutely amazing things this season on the field. You're a credit to your coaching team, supporters, and the club in general. I guess now it's just a case of going doing the business next week. You fear no one in this league now, so I'm sure you'll be heading over to Clonmel with a lot of positivity, a lot of confidence. So now, boys, just go out and win it. All the very best, and I look forward to seeing the correct result, which is a win for the Bective Rangers next Saturday evening. Go well, man.
Hey lads, Bernard Jackman here. Just wanted to wish you luck. Held the final this weekend in Clonmel on the back of an amazing season last season where you collected so much silverware. It'd be unbelievable to go on and they finish with a trophy again this weekend. I've no doubt you're well capable of doing it. So hope it goes well, and congrats on a great season, and hope it finishes well properly for you. Thanks, Dan.
Hi everyone, Johnny Sexton here. Just wanted to send you a quick message to wish you all the best in the final on Saturday against Clonmel. I'll be shouting for you guys, and hopefully see you win on the day. All the best, enjoy it, and yeah, cheers.
Hi, Mick Galway here. First of all, I want to let you know that my great friend and fellow Munster man, Chuck, is annoying the bollocks out of me to send this message. But on a serious note, I want to wish Bective Rangers, their players, management, committee and supporters all the best in the AIL final on Saturday. You've come a long way in a year. This time last year I was wishing you the best, I think, against some Northern team. But I know this time around you're playing a Munster team, so I can't be as critical. But I also know that there's a lot of Munster men in Bective and some great people and a lot of cultures up there as well. So it's technically a Munster team in Dublin. Fantastic club, great club. I've fantastic memories of being in Bective on and off the pitch. But as I said, I just want to wish you all the best. Onwards and upwards, and go for it. Best of luck. Mick Galway.
Gentlemen of Bective Rangers, Mike Ruddock here, former Wales coach, Leinster coach, Ireland under 20s coach, and of course Bective Rangers coach. So I've got a great interest in your progress. I've followed your results all season. You guys have been amazing. Obviously you got promoted to the AIL last season. Well deserved, absolutely brilliant achievement. And now we followed that up with a huge season and a cup final coming up this Saturday against Clonmel. So I just wanted to send you a quick video to wish you all the best. You got this one. You're going to absolutely nail it. I'll be watching out for the result. I'll be talking to a few people, I'm sure, while the game is on as well. Get updates. And I'm very, very confident, guys, that given the work you've put in, the mindset you show, the effort you've made, and the self-belief you have, that you're going to win that cup final. So bring it home and get celebrating. But it's going to be tough. There'll be moments there where you'll have to really dig deep and rely on fantastic team spirit and the sort of spirit and power of the collective that has got you to this point over the last few seasons. So best of luck. You're going to do it.
To all those at Bective, this is David Irwin here. I had the privilege of speaking at their dinner back in February. I know Estonians and Bective go back a long way with regards to their fixtures, and we have a big final this weekend against Clonmel. I know you'll do the club proud, a club with huge history and honours in the past, and I wish you all the very best. I know from chatting and sitting beside your captain Matthew at that dinner that you're a very good leader. And as an ex-captain myself, I know if you all just do your individual roles, the result will look after itself. Just think about the next 5 or 10 minutes in the game. Don't be thinking towards the end of the game. I know you'll have a great weekend and hopefully bring that trophy, which you'll have forevermore, in your clubhouse to look at and talk about when you get to my age in many years' time. So all the best, Jimmy, all the best, Matthew, and I know Bective will do you proud. Good luck, lads, all the best.
Hey lads, Ollie here. Just want to wish you all the best for the weekend. Going down to Clonmel, it's going to be a tough game, but we've beaten them before, so I have all faith that you guys will get it done this weekend. Have a good game and enjoy the Sunday session. I know you'll get the dub. Cheers.
Hi guys, Harry Harbison here. I've been watching here over the last 2 years. Great progress being made by the club and the team and you guys, and the focus and the determination you've shown in the effort you've shown on the pitch and winning or getting re-elected back into the AIL this year, and now the effort and the determination that you're showing in reaching the final of the Division 2C, and there's no doubt that reflects on the effort and the inspiration and the organisation that's been given to you by the coaching team. And I'm sure that'll all be reflected in the performance to be remembered at the weekend, and hopefully you'll be successful there once again and bring great credit to the club and joy to all of us as we're watching closely on how the results pan out. Best of luck to you all.
Hi lads, Matty here. Just want to wish everyone the best of luck in the final on Saturday against Clonmel. You've had a standout season throughout, and I've no doubt you're going to get that win. Wish I was out there with you fellas, but unfortunately Ben Keely's air miles could only go so far. But no, all the best. Yeah, you're going to get that win, no doubt, and enjoy the celebrations after. Cheers.
It's Marius Swat here. Played Bective in 1990. Just want to wish you guys all the best for Saturday's big game. I know you guys can do it, and we will be shouting here from South Africa side. All the best, lads. I bring the cup back to Rangers.
Good afternoon, Bective Rangers. This is Stein Swart speaking. Class of 84 and then again 89, all the way from South Africa. Wishing you all the best for Saturday's final. And I know that the true Rangers spirit will come through and you will be victorious.
So there you have it, folks. Goodwill messages coming in from all around the world. Look, as I keep saying in Let's Go Sports, we're just three lads with a camera, an Apple Mac, and a fella with a loud mouth and a microphone, which can be a dangerous thing, but we're trying to set the scene here. It is a glorious day down here in Ardguia, Clonmel, the county of Tipperary, the Kingdom of Munster, my territory, lads. And this ground today, we've got a fair play to Clonmel. They have thrown the kitchen sink at this. We've got what I could only describe as a Towns Cup final type atmosphere here. They've got the male voice choir under the posts at the moment singing Shleave Them On. They'll probably sing Stand Up and Fight just before kick-off. They had a French band here last week. I believe they're coming back again. The stand on the far side, capacity 410, that's just about full. There's a Bective supporters buses come down as well. We've never had one of those before. So the scene is set for a wonderful finals day here for AIL Division 2C. Sometimes think the union could give us a little bit more support. It seems to be all about Tarf and Mary's tomorrow. You know, we're here too, lads. We're doing our best trying to raise awareness for the lower levels of the league and the north-south divide that's coming next season. We'll talk about that later. I have opinions, you know, I'm full of opinions. I have a fairly strong opinion on that, but let's not take away from today. So here we are, Ardguia, Saturday the 24th of April, finals day. Clonmel, who finished top of the roster, 18 games in the league regular. They won 16 of them. Bective in second place, won 14 games, but gained a number of bonus points, and as you know in the AIL, the bonus points, particularly away from home where it's really hard to win, the bonus points can be crucial, and indeed crucial they were. So we went to a first against fourth, second against third playoff last week. Clonmel, home advantage, by dint of finishing first, had a very strong, resounding victory against, let's be honest, a fancy Dolphin side. They were probably the form team as we were coming to the end of the league proper. And Bective in second, ended up playing Thomond in third twice in 2 weeks. We played them in round 18 of the league proper, and then we were drawn against them again in the semi-final last week in a match that was nail-bitingly exciting. Thomond had a chance right at the death to pinch it. They probably should have taken that chance. They'll be disappointed. But look, Shinay, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Here we are. Beautiful day. Sun is shining. There's meant to be no wind, but there actually is wind. It's, I'm guessing, about 10 to 12 knots. As you watching it on the TV, it's blowing right to left, so down to the clubhouse end. So we're all set here for a great grand final, as Coach Ben Mannion calls it. That's a Southern Hemisphere phrase, but I like it, a grand final. And your teams today, lads, your Bective team, one change from the semi-final 2 weeks ago, 15 Tim Carroll, the three-quarters Chris Rowland, Tom McCarthy, Bobby Holland, Dave McBolan, the half-back Skidder Matty Gilson in at 10, and Conor Halpenny in what will be his last game for Bective. Conor's emigrating to Canada at the end of the season. Front row, Rory Mulvihill, Chris Hennessy, Conor the Buff Kelly. In the row, Donald Lawler, Gavin Kelly. On the back row of Tiernan McCluskey, Chris Boole, James Gallagher. Subs for Bective, Scott Barron, Oscar Regan, Scott O'Keefe, Mark Moby O'Brien, Oisin McCluskey, Charlie Riley, Ben Garrett, Craig Cantwell. First time this season, lads, first time this season, and timing is everything. The Bective are actually fully loaded and picking from a full squad. Couldn't have timed it better. Your Clonmel team today, 15 Jack Walsh, three-quarters Michael Conlon, Luke Hogan, Captain Henry Buttimer and Freddie Davis, halfbacks Joey O'Connor and Ben O'Dwyer. The pack in the front row, David Coyne, Brandon Delicato, Jason Manua. The second row, Gerrit Riesemann, Keith Melbourne. In the back row, Tom O'Dea, Ben Masuku and Andrew Daly. Subs then for Clonmel, 16 Sean Sweetman, Dermot Brannock, David Brennan, Brian O'Dea, Aidan Russell, Luke Slattery, Drew Musa and Zach Cahalan. As I said, one change to each team. A change for Clonmel is at halfback, Ben O'Dwyer comes in. And for Bective, it's at 13 where Tom Mack from Cork arrives in. So Bective team on the pitch. Unsurprisingly, the Clonmel team are not on the pitch. They're going to take their time, trying to build a bit of expectation. Surprised, we're at 1 minute to kick off. That referee is letting this happen. This is mind games. But look, it's Stuart Gaffigan from Ballynahinch, the ref, and the ARs today. Our good friend Brian Bennett. We've had Brian many times, and also Paddy Sheehan out of Sunday as well. So all set, big crowd here, big Bective crowd underneath the camera here on what I would call the poor man's side, so you can't see them. Hopefully you'll hear them with big bouncy castle for the kids behind us as well. So Clonmel have done this really well in terms of hosting, making this an event. It's going to be a lot of noise here today, a lot of noise. Hats, still no Clonmel team.
Yeah, I think they're going to make us wait, but it's not like it's cold and wet. I think we're up for it, we're ready to go. Just to mention, a quick mention to Niall and Shane Brew from Ellen Park Construction, who lent us the Jeep for today. That gives us a little bit of height and allows myself and Chuck. Well, I didn't necessarily need the height, it was Chuck more or less that needed it. The Brews are down in UR Bows, playing UR Bows and Bandon with Tommy Sheehy's under 11s. We wish them the best of luck, and I know they're dialed in today. Also, our Vice President Richard Mabry dialed in on the golf course in Photo Island, playing with the father and son golf competition with first years in St. Michael's. His son Oliver's here with us, deputising for the Vice President. And also a big shout out to my own father Ray Hatton, whose birthday is today, 88 years of age, looking fabulous. Dad, if you're there, happy birthday. And I think that's it.
Yeah, look, we're now 2 minutes off kick-off time. It goes, I should take the team off the pitch. This is fuckology now. That's exactly what this is, old school messing around. You should just take them off into a huddle down in the corner and let them narrate. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Big day. Paul Hatton was talking about our junior vice president, our senior vice president, Richie Mabry, decided to go off golfing today. That's not great commitment, Richie. That's not really great. And also we have our club director, Declan Lawler, who also booked holidays, missed the playoff semi-final against Thomond, and he's still out in Rome on holidays when we're in a final. Again, Dec, there's going to be a steward's inquiry about that, my friend. Not great commitment. You need to turn up on the big days.
There's only two forwards on the back.
So you may be able to hear Clonmel coach ex-Shannon, Pat O'Connor. He's up on a coach's perch just up above us. You can hear him roaring out instructions.
Interesting technique. I'm not sure as a player how well I'd receive that, getting constant paration throughout a game. However, you could argue it's direction.
No, I'd be old school as well. Once they go in the picture, job is done.
Well, it's the players,
skipper and the pack leader and the senior leadership need to run the game.
Well, as a coach, you have to trust in the job you've done and hand it over to the players to deliver on the park.
However, great occasion, Paul.
Look, it's fantastic.
I can see Bective's best fan, number one fan, turns up to every single game. Phil McMahon, Captain Matty Gilson's nan. I'm hoping all the Gilsonan family are here today. Big weekend for the Gilsonans. Matty is captain in Bective here in the 2C final, and young Rob, the pretty boy, the favourite son, is playing half-back for Maros tomorrow in the Aviva against Clontarf. But it's great to see Phil here. She's wearing the jersey that was presented with her brother's Hardy name on the back. I can see Micheline there as well. Can't see John. You'd normally hear John before you'd see him. Can't see him. However, here we go.
We're now for you to split the tournament so that he could make both games.
We're now 3 minutes behind scheduled kickoff. All right, Gilso's done well though. He slowed it down, right? So
there's mind games. And
there is mind games. Yeah. Right, here we go. AIL Division 2C Grand Final. As Ryan would say, don't forget to breathe.
Nice high kick.
Taken by Daly.
Oh, good low hit by Chen.
O'Dwyer. Good hand time on that. Who's under for Bective? Ball is broken loose.
Penalty for
it was offside, unfortunately.
I mean, so far as Connor was retreating there. But,
Okay, Halper in front of the ball. First penalty in the first minute against Bective. It's going to give Clonmel good field position here now. Joey O'Connor. Nice nudge, brings the ball up just shy of the 22.
So Bective playing with the sun in their eyes. Not much wind at this stage, I think. Yeah, a little bit right to left where we're standing. But it's definitely died down from the last hour, I think.
It has, yeah. It was very strong when we arrived, Paul. You're going, where's that come from? Because it wasn't forecast. Okay, 5-man called by Clonmel. Taken at the front, it's not by Keith Melbourne, so Gavin is hurt. Gav Kelly is hurt, looks like a hamstring. That's not good for Bective. We're only 2 minutes and 1.5 minutes on the clock. It's looking like a hamstring for Gav. Probably been our most consistent forward all season. You know, he did a knee injury out on our tour out in Toulouse, missed the first few games, had some surgery, came back, and his form has been absolutely outstanding. But I'm no medic, that's looking like a hamstring to me, lads. So that would be a blow.
Yeah, massive blow. Gavin's been one of the most consistent players throughout the year in terms of every phase play we do. Line out champion, short line outs, good around the loose, effective in defence. Let's see.
And you should take him off and let him see how he gets on.
I don't see Gavin giving up easy. He's a warrior. He'll play until he can't.
Yeah, no. So it's Delicato throwing in. So fine, Clonmel, I'm going to throw it against whoever's with Gavin. He's not going to go up on this one. You know he's not going to go up.
Yeah. You'll know in the next 2 or 3 plays how he's carrying that.
Okay, you watch him for me, Paul. I'll watch the ball. Okay. Taken at the front again, this time by Garrett Huisman. Good set, the ball at the back now with Delicato. They're inching forward. They've got good momentum on this. Eventually it's hold down. Ref has got his arm out. It's a free play taken on by 6, Tom O'D. Daly, tackled by the buff. Little tip on to Ben Masuku. Another tip on to Tom O'D.
We're still in advantage.
Yeah. O'D, third time involved. Bective players falling over the top there. Yeah, he's going to bring it back.
It's hard to see the exact reason for that penalty, but I think he's saying it was tackling in from the side, is what he's saying. Yeah, you can see with the hammer in from the side. It did look like they had broken off and it was a fair tackle. I don't think he's penalising the tackle. He's penalising the fact that we came in from the side, not from the back foot. So real tricky one. But very.
Going to nudge, go for another line out. Connor brings it up now. We've got a coach's perch right in front of us, so trying to look at the lines on the pitch. Sidelines aren't great, but they're much better than what we would have had. So well done to Niall Brew for providing the flatbed Jeep that Hats and I are standing on. That's a dummy by young Delicato. The ref has let it go. 6-man or 5-man called again. Again, safe ball taken at the front. Clonmel looking to maul us over. Break off the tackle about 2 metres out. Skipper Budimer cutting back inside. Referee, that's third penalty against Bective in succession. We spoke last week, Paul, about clusters of penalties which get into a ref's head.
That's very good by Clonmel, though, changing the point of attack, going wide off that tight play. So obviously we're clumping in around sort of the pillars left and right of the driving maul, trying to stop it. And then the next play is into Buttimer at centre, coming in on the tight line, probably about a skip pass away from that breakdown play, which is very clever.
So
just shifts it like.
Consistent pressure here by Clonmel. It's another 5-metre line out. We're just coming up to 5 minutes rather on the clock. Well taken in the middle again. He's got a good set. Ball back now with Tucker. Is it back at the back? No, looks like Bective may have. Gavin, is he swimming? Ref's going to leave it go. So, Buttimer. Good tackle. Maddie Gilson. Yeah, slower ball. Masuku. Another good tackle. This time by Chris Hennessy.
Good movement in our defence.
Melbourne, yeah. So we're sliding across, but we're also making the hits. Manua. So it's all Clonmel at the moment. Bective just need to keep their shape. Tip on. Now they're going to try and go wide. Huisman. Now Buttimer. Great tackle, Chris Poole. Great tackle.
James Gallagher's holding his wrist there.
Going to go down the short side. Delicato. They're about 7 metres out. O'Dwyer. O'D on the charge. Tom O'D. Ref is down. It's all happening. That's going to have to be, ref goes down, it's going to be after the scrum of the team with the ball in possession, which is not a bad result for Clonmel, because it opens up both sides.
He's also indicating that the ball went backwards, so I think what happened there was it might have been a little loss of possession in contact, but it went backwards, and as a result of him being on the floor, he's given obviously the team in possession the advantage there.
Okay, we're 6.5 minutes in. First scrum always tells a tale.
Well, while we have a break in play, a big shout out to the Bective under-13s who take on Clonmel tomorrow in the semi-final of the Leinster Plate. I know our captain Rory McGovern, our number 8 for tomorrow Christopher Hatton, and one of our coaches Alan McGovern watching and tuned in today up in near Taylor's Hill and cheering on Bective.
Okay, big weekend for the club. Unfortunately today, fortunately, you become the victim of your own success. We've got our thirds playing in a cup final at 3 o'clock, and we've got our fourths playing in the cup final at 5 o'clock, both those games.
Guilfoyle at 5:30.
Down in Old Belvedere, so it's affected our travelling support, but it's, first world problem, it's good to have.
We had a chance to meet with the lads on Wednesday night, and both teams very much geared up for the final. For both finals, they've had, the Forts have been unbeaten for the year, lost to Barn Hall in the league final last week, just a bad start, but they're out for revenge against Barn Hall today at 5:30.
Okay, so 7.5 minutes in, first scrum underneath the Bective posts. It's about 8 metres out. What side Clonmel going to go? They go left. Okay, 15. Jack Walsh has a go. Breaks the first tackle. Quick ball. They go down the short side. Melbourne, he's tackled. So good defence by Bective. Just keep your shape. Don't give away any penalties. Hard to see from where we are. It's right over the diagonal from where we're standing. So Clonmel happy to take it up through the pack. To go again. Now quicker ball. Big number 4. Huisman. Again good defence by Bective. Halfback is having to dig it out. It's slower ball. David Coyne. Keep your shape now, Bective. Keep your shape. Defensive line is well set out here out on the right hand side. Will Clonmel try and go short? They don't. Little pullback pass. Joey O'Connor. He's well taken in the tackle by young Tom McCarthy. Recycle again. Daly. That's a knock on, that's a knock on, that's a knock on. Not sure the ref saw that. So recycle Joe O'Connor on the burst. He breaks the first line, eventually he's held down by Tom McCarthy. They're about 2 metres out, slower ball again. So they go down the short side. Tom O'D on the charge.
Tom looked more surprised to get the ball than anybody else.
It's good defence by Bective. Good defence.
It's been an exercise in defence for the last 8 to 9 minutes.
Manua.
The penalty from the on the box kick.
So right down the short side. Huisman's tackled 2 metres out. Set up again. Bective set the line.
He runs
Masuku.
low. Runs very low.
15 this time. Jack Walsh. Bective, just hold your shape, hold your shape, hold your shape. We have the numbers. Hogan has to go.
No, he's not.
Well tackled by the buff Kelly. Another charge. Joey O'Connor this time. He's rebuffed. They hold him up by the pole. They hold him up. They're not. Halfback has a go. He's just inches shy.
Got to get on the ball. Got to get on the ball.
Another pick and go by the pack.
This type of defence, you have to get on the ball.
Now O'Connor, long floating pass, it's intercepted. Beautiful work by skipper Matt Gelsonen.
That's a super play by
Now Bective have numbers here if they want to have a go. They've got numbers out here, down wide on the left. Probably the percentage play is just box kick from Harpo. Ease the pressure. Halpenny. Safe touch. That's great defensive work by Bective there. 11 and a half minutes in, Paul. We haven't touched the ball. No. It's been all defence. They kept their shape. They've repelled them. Clonmel banging on the line for the last 3 minutes. Bective have held them out, and now we've got a line out just outside the 22.
To listen to the Clonmel coach there, he's talking about too many one-out carriers and asking the players for latching, which is interesting. So the one-out carriers are getting caught in possession, making the tackle easy, and not giving quick recycle balls. So he's asking for them to latch more. Bective have defended very well. As you say, about 11 odd minutes of defensive exercise there, all coming from the box kick that was, arguably a tough knock on by Jamie Gallagher, caught by Halpo, but that's a natural reaction. He was probably, you could call it flat, but that penalty to touch has resulted in several minutes of attack play by Clonmel, and that's energy sapping for both teams. Out of that, you'd say the defence will feel like they've had a victory from that.
Correct, and psychologically and emotionally, we've kind of calmed the crowd down a little bit. Yeah, we calmed the crowd down.
The wind now has come back, and it's actually into our faces here where we are.
Yeah, there's meant to be no wind. It's forecast is only for 5 knots. Forecast also was for no sunshine, and here we are. It's a glorious day, but the wind is swirling around a bit. It seems to have backed. Alright, so we are just coming up to 13 minutes into this game. As you would suspect from a grand final, it is nip and tuck, no score yet.
Oh, good tap back. Get through.
Broken, picked up by Chris Hennessy. It's up to the halfway line. Eventually he's hauled down just shy. Now, quick ball. It is quick ball. Poor pass, tidy it up. Ref is saying it's gone back. We still have numbers out here left. Chris Rowland, floating pass all the way out. Dave McBowen takes it, cuts back inside. He's beaten one. Eventually he's tackled just shy of the 10-metre line. Harpo continues down the short side. Chris Rowland puts through a kick, taken by 15. Jack Walsh, he kicks it long rather than a touch. Who's back for Bective? It's Tim Carroll. It's going to be left with no choice here, but big kick back for touch. It's a huge kick. That is a great kick, relieving kick by Tim Carroll. It's just midway between the halfway line and the 10-metre line. The other 10-metre line. Paddy, I'm not sure, mate. Paddy Sheehan, AR from the well. I think you picked the wrong 10-metre line there, Paddy. Okay, so we are 14 minutes into this match. Still no score, it's nip and tuck. Well taken in the middle. Daly breaks off now. They want to go wide. They are going wide. Now they're coming back left. Conlon screaming for the ball out here in front of us. It's a good little cut back inside by Joey O'Connor, eventually taken down on the 10-metre line. Now change the point of attack again, Clonmel. Daly, well tackled. Tiernan McCluskey. Buttimer throws it out to one of the big forwards. They're going to continue down the short side. That's good hands. Out to the speed man, Freddie Davis with the black scrum cap. 3 tries, hat-trick last week in their resounding victory against Dolphin. Excellent. That's again, you got to talk about the defensive set by Bective.
It's interesting from here, you can see there was a hand in the ground and there, the ref called it's a penalty to Bective. Opportunity now to get inside Clonmel's half, which will be our third incursion, but the last play was arguably, a little bit unlucky in terms of a very advantageous kick by the left or the right wing that put Tim under pressure and made him kick to touch. But let's just see what we're going to be doing now with a bit of possession.
Okay, Tim Carroll with the left boot. That's a great nudge. We're coming up to 16 minutes. Bective now got a foothold inside the Clonmel half. They're about 34, 35 metres out. Attacking line out to Bective. Chance to run through a play. I think it's the first real time we've had a starter play in the whole game. Yeah, yes.
First line.
However, it's robbed. Good plays taken by 6. Tom O'D, so it's turnover ball. Clonmel get a boost out of that. Daly stopped in his tracks.
They're going to go for distance here.
They are, yeah.
All ahead of the kick.
Joey O'Connor, big high kick. It's going to fall on the 10-metre line. Tim Carroll, he did so well, he's offloaded it to the speed guy, Dave McBowen. That's a high tackle, he's leaving it go, okay. Recycle, Gilsonen, Old Man Bobby. That's back inside, wants to reset. Bective options both sides. They go left, they go right. Gilso, high hanging kick underneath it. Jack Walsh, he's let it bounce. That man is offside.
That's off the arm.
Okay, he's leaving it go. Freddie Davis got serious speed. He's through the first line, he's through the second line. He's over the 22. He's going all the way. Super individual try for Freddie Davis. There will be a steward's inquiry on whether it was knocked on there, but great individual skills by Freddie Davis. We knew he was one to watch. Scored a hat-trick last week. You cannot give him an inch or he's going to take them all. So, first score of this game, we are 17 and a half minutes in. First score, Clonmel get on the scoreboard through speed man Freddie Davis.
You would say the try essentially is not against the run we're playing in terms of the
possession and the field dominance they've had. But
it's difficult to understand how from 50 metres away we can actually see. Clearly the ball went off the inside of the arm, fell down in front of him, player turns, and it's now deemed to be...
Sinead, we're not going to go down coulda, shoulda, woulda. Sinead. O'Connor adds the extra. So, game on, and first blood to Clonmel, 18 and a half minutes in. Clonmel 7, Bective 0. It's great to be standing in t-shirts and shorts, Paul, isn't it? And glorious sunshine. I keep saying rugby should be a summer sport. Right, Gilto.
The country giving out about how warm it is.
How do Bective react to this?
Good chase.
Kicks it long, nobody's picked it up. Eventually it's tidied up by Conlon, and he's breaking. He's over the 10-metre line, he's over the halfway line. He's now looking for support. He's still going, eventually out the back of the hand. Clonmel have it again, so Daly's looking to go wide. They're trying to work it wide. They have worked it wide. They're looking for that guy Davis. Here he goes again. Beautiful inside layoff. They're in 5 metres out. Clonmel regain possession. Now Bective set the line. Arm is out. He's playing advantage. He's given a penalty. It's too far away from us to see what happened. But look, from a restart there, Bective will be disappointed again. If you give them space and loose ball where their two wingers can have a go, they're going to take a go. That kick was not fielded well, Paul, by Clonmel. They left it bounce.
Like looking at that from a critical perspective, that was the perfect opportunity to catch them sleeping. The ball bounced up, the winger had to look up to catch the ball. We should have just held our patience just a step, and then you could have smashed them in the tackle. But we decided, we made too many decisions, overran it, and 3 defenders left.
Okay, so penalty to Clonmel. It's about 10 metres out. You suspect Joey O'Connor's going to nudge in, look for a 5-metre attacking line out, see if they can maul us over the line. There's a history of maul tries between these both teams. Bective mauled Clonmel to death up in Donnybrook, and we came back down here for the replay in January and they mauled us back to death. So it's the line-out maul is an attacking ploy for both teams. This is now a good attacking platform for Clonmel. 5-man called, taken by Melbourne.
He chose to stay down there, expecting them all, looking to defend. the key to upsetting this is getting through the middle.
Good defence from Bective. Good defence from Bective. Hard to see. It looks like they're very close to the line. Held up. Great defensive work.
Played from the defending side.
Turnover.
It's very difficult to defend a driving maul that close to the line unless you're going through the middle, because any drop of the maul going forward is always deemed to be the defending team dropping a penalty.
Lose it.
Exactly. So, but no. But what I'm saying is that if they went down with Bective men, sort of, they get blamed, or any defending team tend to get blamed for bringing them all down, and then it can be an automatic penalty. So it's a tricky one to defend. Having someone go through the middle of it can sometimes be the best defence, because you get your hands on the ball, or at least the man with the ball, and you can upset and slow it down.
Okay, so we're 21 minutes in. Defensive scrum to Bective. What's our exit strategy going to be? Tim Carroll is not back in the zero position. He's wide here, wide of the posts on the left-hand side, so it's going to be Halpenny, I think, taking...
Well, just solid first and give Halpo the angle.
Scrum has gone down. Relieving penalty to Bective. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Tim should be able to get us 10 metres, 15, 20 metres, and it'll be an attacking line out to Bective.
I think we just need to, arguably, they say when teams travel they're still on the bus. I don't think we're still on the bus. I think we've played very hard in order to defend for most of the phase of play, but we just need to get a rhythm.
Correct.
And I think just getting a few phases together.
Yeah. Hold on to the ball, go through the phases.
Yeah, just make Clonmel work.
Make them defend. Let's see how well they defend. But if you got 100 to Clonmel, they've been the dominant team. First quarter is over. As you would expect a team at home, as a team who won the roster and won 16 of 18 games in the league regular.
It's been a long season for all.
It's a long season. We're 8 months at this. We're all tired, but look, it's a great place to be in a grand final at the end of April. Bective go long, taken by Tiernan McCluskey.
Move it, keep moving.
Yeah, nice driving ball, inching forward. No need to take it out. It is, keeps going, keep going. They're up to the 10-metre line. Arm is out now. Free play. What can the backs do? Bobby, pull back, Gilso, show and go. It's tried to be held up by Henry Buttimer. Okay, penalty Bective. Oh, penalty Bective.
Actually, the position for this penalty is more favourable for us, because, of course, we've got the left corner down here, which I think is a better position to kick to. There's definitely a favour of the fall of the pitch into the left corner down by the clubhouse here.
Okay.
So the Clonmel man injured.
Clonmel is down injured. Look, the pitch, walked the pitch before the game. It's rock hard. It's very dry. I mean, if I was Clonmel, I'd have watered the bloody pitch before the game. I thought it would have suited them better. They've got a big heavy pack, but they've left it as it is. It's rock hard, so it's going to suit running rugby, which makes me think Clonmel are going, look, we're happy to run the ball. We've got two speedy guys in Conlon and Davis on the wing. We're happy to play running rugby. So little stoppage and play, 24 minutes in. Clonmel 7, Bective 0. The 20th and final game, Paul, we were talking it's a long season, the 20th and final game. One last time, encore une fois, the 8th long bus journey that Bective have had this season.
So we're going to go.
It's going back for the first penalty. Okay. Well,
I wonder. Well, yeah, I think you did, and there was potentially an argument for a yellow card based on us playing with advantage, and the advantage we take.
Has he made touch? He hasn't made touch. So Clonmel kicking back long. That's a great nudge back by them, all the way back. It's going to give them good field position midway between the 10-metre and 22 line. So Bective will be disappointed in that. The golden rule of penalties, make a bloody touch.
I don't know why.
Don't want to be critical, but they will. Tim will be disappointed in that.
Like the referee was, the penalty played advantage in the secondary penalty. It was far more advantageous for us to take the penalty in the middle of the park, there closer to the side. But I'm not sure how that goes when you go back to the original.
Let's see.
Badness touch to put us back now in between our 10 and our 22. We have possession. A lot of movement in the line.
Yeah, a lot of animation, but eventually taken well by Tiernan McCluskey from the look of it.
Again, similar play going.
Ball at the back now.
Looking to play that for a penalty, I think.
We are moving forward. We're still moving forward. It's a good driving maul by Bective. Leave it in there, Hoppo. We're moving forward. No need to take it out until it stops. Now it's coming out. Halpenny, high hanging box kick. It's good 4 seconds on that. Chris Rowland under, didn't make it. Taken by his opposite number, Freddie Davis. He's well tackled by Matty Gilson. Slower ball, so Jerry O'Connor's going to kick for position. You've got Conlon here, herring up on the wing. It's a 50-22 by the look of it. You can hear Pat O'Connor up in the coach's perch, screaming for the 50-22. Okay.
It feels like there was a call under pressure by the sideline there. He's right on the line.
Yeah, we can't see it because there's a tower in front of us.
There's a bit of influence.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Conlon turned around immediately and shouted it was a 50-22.
If you bring us with it.
No, you're just going to sit there sweating in the sun. How are you going?
Taken at the back by Clonmel. Now Daly, little pop back inside to Conlon. Stopped absolutely in his tracks by, looked like it was the Buff Kelly. Slower ball now. Manua. Taken on by number 1. Now, going to change the point of attack. Daly again. Beautiful pop pass out. However, it's on the ground. Delicato eventually tidies it up. Recycled by Clonmel. Manua again. Tackled by the Buff again. Masuku. Joey O'Connor puts through a little junky kick. He's identified some space. Looks like it's Luke O'Connor. Luke Hogan, rather. It is Luke Hogan. Good work by Joey O'Connor. So there was nobody home. Little kick either over the top or through the centres. Bective have to turn. Gives the advantage to Clonmel. Hogan did well to follow up. So it's second try for Clonmel. We're 28 minutes on the clock. Clonmel 28 or 12, Bective 0, and Joey O'Connor with a chance to add the extras.
Well, the challenge has been laid down.
Absolutely.
Again, I just go back to the fact that we just have not had a flow. We've had a couple of possessions in driving mauls. We've put in a few box kicks. I do think we need to get a couple of sort of forward attacking phases. A couple of runner balls off.
O'Connor, crowd like it behind him. He likes it too. He has added the extras, so we're 29 minutes in. 2 tries to 0. Clonmel leading 14 points to 0. Look, as Paul was saying, every team has their spell, Paul. We haven't had our spell. Our defensive set has actually been quite good. First try for Davis was off broken loose play. But
look, I think we know as well historically in terms of the games that we played, especially between the two sides, they're high scoring. So what we need to see now is Bective to strike next.
Gilson, who's under it? Heisman.
On the ball.
Clear out, but the ball is broken loose. It's with the Buff Kelly. Knocked back according to the ref, so it's turnover ball again. It's Clonmel in possession. O'Connor, he stopped in his tracks by Chris Poole. Box kick by the halfback Ben O'Dwyer. High hanging ball. Tim Carroll under it, but it's broken loose and it's now with Chris Rowland. Eventually he's hauled down by Conlon on the 10-metre line. McCluskey on the burst. He's done well. He's made 5 metres. Quick ball, quick ball, quick ball. Gilson now. The Buff Kelly. Bounces Joey O'Connor off him. Now here's a spell for Bective going through the phases. Chris Poole. Now change the point of attack. We're coming back left. Ball is with Bobby. Now turn to McCluskey. Donald Lawler gets it out to Dave McPolan. He's over the 22. Cuts back inside. Eventually he's taken down 15 metres out. Slower ball for Bective. Packer going to have to truck it up. Hennessy makes a couple of metres. The Buff Kelly, tip on, Gilso, Bobby Holland, now Big Tom McCarthy, floats it out wide, stepped into touch, unlucky, okay, first time we really got a chance, Paul.
Looks like we have a slight injury here with Dave McMullen, I think.
Yeah, it looked like he pulled a hamstring or something. He nearly fell over when he cut back inside.
Yeah.
So look, Dave, I was talking to Dave's dad, Gary, and his sister before the game. They've come up from Cork. Dave out of Christians and UCC. Dad Gary is from Macroom. You wouldn't be doing much sailing out of Macroom. We were talking about sailing. Dave's mum is a sailor out in the RCYC.
Craig Cantwell coming on now. The sub has been made, I think.
Yeah, so good to see Craig
He's
back.
jumping on his feet there now. Hold on.
Well, we've got rolling subs, Paul. You've got 12 instances, so I think, look, we've put Craig on. We'll take Dave off and see how we feel.
Yeah, right.
Craig normally plays centre, but he's a very good winger. He's been out injured for 6 months. Played 25 minutes for us last Saturday in the semi-final against Thomond. Craig's great strike rate. He's only played 5 games this season. He scored 6 tries, so don't discount having Craig back. The only thing he's missing is a bit of match fitness, that's all. So great sub to have. Bective, to be fair, we've got a very strong subs bench.
Okay, so Clonmel line out inside their 22. Bective to defend. I'm guessing we're going to throw someone up here to oppose, which will put pressure on the
yeah, keeps them honest on the throw then, yeah. 5-man call by Clonmel. We are 33 minutes on the stadium clock.
Not really attacking chance.
Well taken by Melbourne in the middle. Now exit for Clonmel. Ball at the back with Brandon Delicado. Halfback has a go himself. He's kicked it high. Is it going to make it? That's in the air. That's a penalty. Thank you very much. That's a penalty. Okay, take your time. Kick into the corner. Go through the phases. No, I don't want to hear a card. People shouting for cards. Stop with the cards. Penalty count even. 4 penalties apiece. 2 men down now for Clonmel. I'm looking at Ben Masuku, the all-action number 7. He's a fine player. Bit of a dynamo for Clonmel. There's another guy down too. It's on the far side of the pitch. I think it's number 4, Garrett Wiesman. I'm not sure.
About 8 or 9 minutes left in the half now. A couple of stoppages with a few injuries, but opportunity now to really take a sort of a grip of this game by Bective and try and get into with this kick from on the 40-metre line, trying to get inside sort of the 50-metre line to the try line. Let's get a line up moving. Let's get our pretty famous driving maul moving and see can we get on the board. I think that would be nice to maybe get into the half with at least 7 points on the board for Bective and make the second half that a little bit more exciting. But certainly from a confidence perspective, it'll make a difference. So, still waiting on the injuries. Clonmel man is up and walking.
So just in terms of all of those of you tuned in to Bective Rangers TV, we know you're far and wide all over the world and should have done this at the start of the game. I'd like you to text into the live chat just one word, the city that you're watching from, because we know we've people in San Francisco, New York, Boston, Port of Spain and Trinidad, Cape Town, Melbourne, Sydney, Auckland. So can you just text in one word, what city you're watching from? Okay, back in the action. Masuku straight back into it for Thomond. O'Connor outside the 22. It's a good kick though. It's a good kick over the head of Chris Rowland. It's a good player, Joey O'Connor. He's a fine 10.
It's a 40-metre loss there off that tap down in the line out. Snaffled on the ground, loose play. And then just a very simple kick behind the winger. Rollers didn't have much of a chance there.
Yeah, we're struggling to get any continuity, any foothold in this game, any real bit of pressure. The couple of times we've got up into the Clonmel half, we've turned over the ball and they've been able to exit kind of easily.
Brian Shalou was just passing there to say hi to Mick, his brother, over in San Francisco.
Well, Mick in San Francisco, can you put into the live comments San Francisco, please?
San Fran.
Thank you. All right, 5-man for Bective. Again, a lot of animation.
Oh, yeah.
Taken by Chris Poole. Again, another good line-out drive from Bective. They've got a good maul set now. Down the short side, Conor Halpenny. He's got Roland outside him. Roland has space. He's over the 22. He's going all the way. Is he going all the way? He's going all the way. He's gone all the way. Put up your hands. It's a try. Excellent. Back in the ball game. 36 minutes. Bective finally get off the mark from a great driving line-out maul. We talked about maul and Clonmel to death up in Donnybrook in December. Great driving maul from the line-out. Halpenny saw the space down the short side, took it all the way up just outside the 22, offload to Rollers. You're never going to catch Rollers. Game on.
Yeah, but it just shows though a simple strike play can have such a difference. So they took the ball sort of around the 4 or 5 section of the line out, went for a drive, tied in defence, locked in the pillar defence, and then just took the ball up the short side. Very good hands, Rollers and Conor Halpenny. 2-on-1, ball executed well, finished with a try. The kick here is very important. The 7 points is very important too.
So that's the 12th try for Chris Roland this season, brings him level with Chris Hennessy. The two Chris's leading the try scoring charts. Gilson, wide on the right. Has it got it? It hasn't, okay, pull it. Yeah, it's to the right, okay. First blood for Bective. Okay, we're off the mark. Yeah, absolutely, well, it brings us right back into the ball game. So we're 38 minutes on the stadium clock. Score is now Clonmel 14, Bective 5. And now it's all about how we deal with the restart. You know, teams practice lineouts and scrums as set-piece plays, but actually restarts are set-piece plays too, in terms of attacking restarts and defending restarts. O'Connor, high hanging kick. Who's under it? James Gallagher on the 22. He's done well. Now Halpenny, he's outside, so can't go into touch. Big high hanging kick. Who's under it? 15, well taken by Jack Walsh. Bounced off the tackle, Chris Roland. Rollers looks like he's hurt too. Whoever ball has gone into touch. The ball was in touch. The AR had his flag up, and the ref gave the penalty afterwards. So it looks like it's against Gavin Kelly. That's now going to give Clonmel field position again for one last push before half-time. It's an excellent nudge, Jerry O'Connor brings the ball up to the Bective 22-metre line. We are 39 minutes on the stadium clock. Clonmel 14, Bective 5.
I didn't see the penalty, what it was for, but
it looked like I think it was against Gavin Kelly.
We're back defending now.
We are in the final minute. Well, final minute plus injury time.
5, yeah. Well, no. We have about 2 minutes, I think, on the clock with injury time. Started at 25.
They go long, taken at the back by OD. They're on a move here. Daly, little pop pass. Ben Masuku stopped dead by Chris Poole. We have a quick ball taken on by skipper Buddimer. Now. Go on. Throws off their feet. Okay, we'll be happy with that. 5 penalties apiece in this first half.
Interesting discussion last night, if you were watching the Bristol Bears against Newcastle Falcons, around the height of the runner with the ball, because they were talking about whether or not there's high tackles or contact to the head, you know.
All right, look, there we have it, Paul. Sorry to cut across you. 40 minutes up in this nail-biting game between Clonmel and Bective Rangers in the grand final. Score is Clonmel 14, Bective 5. Bective will be happy to get into the half-time huddle, have a go, have a think, reset again, because let's be honest, Clonmel have been dominant in the first half. But look, it's a grand final, we will have a spell. The wind also looks to have backed a little bit. Looks like it will favour Bective slightly in the second half. A wonderful occasion here. You can hear the French band over on the far side. You cannot see the crowd here, but they're 3 deep underneath the camera. Huge crowd over behind the goal at the clubhouse end. Clonmel have put on a superb show here. Hope we'll spoil the party. All right, back in a few minutes, folks.
Not yet. We'll wait for the result. There was 39 minutes of actual clock time later. On my phone. It was 4:14. And there was about 16 minutes of stoppages later. I don't know. Maybe it's the right I know. That's in Australia. Give me the scores of the juniors. As I went over, I know I had some kicking off and 14 minutes. Yeah, some kicking off. I figure went like this and this was kicking pretty back here. Where do we go? We don't do it. I know where we're going. Just so lucky we got it. Paul hadn't got it. Paul, jacket in there. Yeah, for sure. You dropped your scarf. Is it not open? No, Niall Brew gave it to me today's day. What's your sun cream? You can go. I had some. Tim Cowan's dad gave me a squeeze. Oh, by the way, if you're just in the track, say Sean. Sean Parker. Sean Parker. Watch it home, yeah. Oh, I'd say that. Fast comes from I will indeed, I will indeed. You're missing the best day of the year. Come up with the incident. I'd say it. Don't make it feel bad. Do. On my behalf. I will, I'll say that. Willie said. A couple of lads with a few trumpets in there. This is what a day they've put on. Like fair fucks, look. Yeah, no, it's very good. However, kids, lots of kids out on the jumping castles, ice cream vans, sun is shining, coffee machines, the bar is open.
And it kind of, you know, it reinforces in the league the home advantage for whoever wins the roster should have home advantage. Rather, you had this in a neutral venue, and you wouldn't have had this atmosphere. You wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. Trying to replicate it down in Kildare before. Oh, it's a very good job.
We're back.
I had a request there from a past president, Willie O'Connor, to say hello to his running buddy Sean Parker, and said, Sean, you're missing one of the best days in rugby. And that comes fresh from Willie O'Connor, who's standing about 2 or 3 foot from me, smiling.
So we're reading the comments on the live stream. We've got people from Marbella, Munich, Luxembourg, Nelson, Iran, really? Amsterdam, Austin, Texas, Cabinteely, Dublin, Ballinrobe, Sydney, Mossel Bay groupies as ever are in. Bobby's sister is watching live from Sydney. There's a campaign to get
11 o'clock at night over there, is it?
Dave Moran on the team. Dave, you need to back away from the socials, man. Doesn't work for you. All right, so here we go. Nothing in this game, although, let's be honest, Clonmel have been dominant in the first half. They probably would have been hoping for a bigger lead based on the territorial field position they've had. So it's 2 tries to 1. Scores Clonmel 14, Bective 5. The wind, there's no question, the wind has changed direction. It's going to favour Bective slightly. It's now going to go over to the stand kind of side and down in that far corner. So, game on.
To the slope of the pitch.
Beautiful high hanging from Jerry O'Connor. Gilson kicks it long. Bounce. 15 Jack Walsh. No, it's not. Jerry O'Connor back to now. He's giving it to Walsh. So just pin them down. They have pinned them down.
I'm not seeing any substitutions, Chuck, are you?
No, I don't see any either, Paul. Daly, he's a fine player. For me, he's probably Clonmel's standout player of the season. Well done by Jason Manua. Coming down the short side, Manua. Oh, Donald Lawler in for the punch. Didn't quite come off. Daly again.
Box kick coming.
Okay, O'Dwyer from his own 10-metre line. It's going to land on our 10-metre line, taken by young Conor Halpenny. He's tracked down by Freddie Davis. Counter-rucking is good from Clonmel, so it's slow, sloppy ball for Bective. Packer will take it up. Gilso, old man Bobby, Tom McCarthy. Long floating pass out to Craig Cantwell. He's over the 10-metre line, cuts back inside. There's Tim Carroll. He's eventually taken down just inside the half. Reset by Bective. Chris Poole.
The wind is severely picked up.
Wind has picked up, definitely favouring Bective. Old man Bobby. Tom McCarthy on the charge, wasn't held, allowed to get up again, made another 5 metres. Now Bective, good field position. McCluskey, tip on, Chris Poole. Penalty Bective. Penalty Bective.
And you're going to go for the far corner, Chuck, I think, based on the wind that we've just talked about there. A good passage of play by Bective. We've got a man down on, that's either Chris Poole. Chris Poole took a bang.
It's going to be a knee injury.
Yeah,
Looked like his knee doubled back when he got hit in the tackle.
We've got a couple of able guys in the bench.
Yeah, we've Oisin, Oisin, all action. He's played every game this season.
Yeah.
When we beat Thomond 3 weeks ago in the last scheduled league game, we had a week off. Oisin went to Paris, ran a full marathon. Didn't tell anyone. I found out because I know everything. And then he came back. And he played again last week. The guy is unbelievably fit. Yeah. Well,
something we remember.
As I say about youth, Paul, youth is wasted on the young.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, now, Gilso, let's get us into their 22. He has, that's a good nudge.
That's a good thing.
Brings us up about 20 metres, I'm reckoning. Yeah. Now, chance for Bective. We have a good line out. Driving more. Score a lot of tries off this. First chance of the second half.
So wind playing across their line out into the hands of Clonmel.
So do Clonmel go up or do they stand to the right? They are going up, well taken. Gavin Kelly.
Good start.
Good set by Bective, rolling left. They're moving forward, very forward. It's Chris Poole on the charge. He's in, he's over. Try for Bective. Chris Poole Brilliant addition to our squad this year, out of St Andrews and Grahamstown in the Republic of South Africa. Played for Ulster, played for Lansdowne, now has joined Bective. Beautiful try for Chris Poole. That is a great start to the second half for Bective. 4 minutes in the second half, Paul. Bective on the scoreboard again.
Yeah, if you think that Chris's knee was injured, that'll answer your question. A great team try there. Great drive from the line of control, sucking in the defence, making them have to commit numbers to the driving ball in order to defend it, couldn't go over the line, and then breaking off the back with a simple, what looked like a 1-2 pass, put Chris into a bit of space, carried well, spun out of the tackle, and then went over the line. Although from a distance it did look like it took the referee a few minutes to put the hand up. With a Clonmel down injured, a Clonmel player down, he's up now anyway, not a bother to him.
So Chris Poole, 11th try for Chris, 11th try. Gilso, wide on the left, it's good, it's good. We've got a game on now. Gilson adds the extras. 5 minutes into the second half, it's a 2-point game. Clonmel 14, Bective 12. Now Bective. Hear the Bective crowd roar. How we handle the restart. How we handle the restart. Another high kick. Great kick. Who's under it? James Gallagher. Back after missing the semi-final last week, the birth of his first child. Chris Hennessy. Halpenny's going to kick long. 4 men in the backfield for Clonmel. Who's going to try and take it? It's 15. Jack Walsh, sun in his eyes. That looked like a handoff straight into the mush of Gavin Kelly. Whoever ref is leaving it go. Daly. Telecato makes a few meters. Masuku. Bective well set on the defensive line, so make the tackles. Make the tackles. We've got a man down. Donald Lawler here in front of us. It's down. Looks like it's a knee injury. O'Connor. Now they've got numbers out here. Melbourne. He gets it out. It's through the kick, but it's blocked by Conor Halpenny. Freddie Davis will be disappointed because he's got serious wheels. Well done, Halpo. But it looks like Donald Lawler is down injured. So what happens if he goes off? Turning into the row and Usheen on, or do we put Moby into the row?
Yeah, well, at least we've got options, you know. I think at this point, with the weather the way it is and the speed of the game being played, I'm guessing that you'd put Tiernan into the second row and Usheen on. I think you just, and that's no reflection on Moby. That's just looking at the way the game is going and the fast ground, fast play. It would suit Usheen down to the ground, I think. So Dunne is going off, and I'm trying to see it. The sub coming on.
See who's coming out of
I can't see who's coming on yet. You've got to assume it's Usheen. He's just stripping off the...
we need to hurry up here. Who is it? Who is it? It's Usheen. He's already come out. He's not wearing the scrum cap.
I get you.
And he's got an aerodynamic haircut as well, a bit like Chris Rowland.
Take a second off the
I'm not gone on those haircuts, lads, really. You need to speak to a stylist. Not great. Alright, so McCluskey Jr. on. Spoiled by Bective. Well done, Kieran McCluskey. Taken on by Gavin Kelly. He brings it on to James Gallagher. Ref is saying James knocked it as he hit the ground, so it's turnover ball. Clonmel possession. Daly. Now exit. Are they going to exit? They're not. They're just going to truck it up. Jason Manua, tight edge, makes a few meters. David Coyne. Yeah, they're going to have a go. They're going to have a go. Daly, he's a big unit. He's hard to tackle. It's good defense by Bective. Ball is broken loose. Referee signal.
Stop for an injury.
Yeah, it looked like It looked like a penalty decision, but no, it looks, I think you're right, Paul. There's a man down, one of the Clonmel guys injured. He's right to stop it immediately. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's number 4, is it, Paul? I can't see. It is 4. It's Gary Wieseman's down injured. How's the ref going to restart this game? Can't remember where Clonmel in possession. He restart with the scrum to Clonmel.
The turnover, but yeah, we'll see.
All right, so break and play. We are 49 minutes on the stadium clock. Wind is picking up. It is definitely favouring Bective.
It's like we have a totally different season now.
Yeah, yeah.
Blowed into our backs and right to that corner, to the right of the stand as the camera looks at it. You can see that with the flags behind the post there. If the camera's anywhere on that angle, you can see how it's picked up.
And that try by Chris Poole, 4 minutes in, it's kind of taken steam out of the crowd, which also helps. Okay, he's good to go. He's good to go. Good to see. Don't want to see anyone going off injured in a grand final. A grand final. Why am I talking Australian? A grand final. It's not rugby league, Chuck.
He's awarding a scrum, and I believe he's giving it to Clonmel. The way Halpo stands.
Yeah. Okay. So Clonmel ball.
That wind though does make it very difficult for Clonmel for a clearance kick perspective, especially kicking towards us.
Correct.
So you think they're going to favour the side of the stand.
Well, look, you know, I've done all my homework. I've been up late nights all week. Clonmel in this game on this right track, they're looking to get the ball wide to Freddie Davis. I said he scored a hat trick against Dolphin, a fancy Dolphin side last week. He's got serious wheels. O'Connor. Pull back, long floating pass out. Eventually it's taken off, but good little kick through. He's done well, Michael Connellan. So Clonmel come again, reload. Melbourne.
There's a big gap between Buff and Gilsa there if they move it. That's where they're attacking.
Skipper Henry Bodimer cuts back inside but offloads it out the back of his hand. Taken on by Michael Connellan. Bective looking for the poach, they don't get it. Manua. Tom O'D. Now they're going to try and go wide, are they? No, 15, Jack Walsh forced to cut back inside. He's done well, he's brought it up. Still going inside the 10-metre line. Quicker ball now, reload by Clonmel, Joey O'Connor. Good defence by Bective. They continue down that left-hand side, or right-hand side. Daly, good hands, he's offloaded. Another pass back inside, that's a beautiful take by Clonmel behind his back now, inside the 22. Clonmel reload. Good defensive hit there, Chris Poole. Oh, Bective are well set here too. Melbourne. Okay, they go down the short side. Daly, number 8, putting through a beautiful kick. It's going to go. Unlucky for Michael Connellan. The bounce beat him. High bounce on the dry ground. Went into touch just shy of the goal line. So a let off for Bective, Paul. We're going to have a defensive line out. Crowd over on the far side trying to lift the Clonmel team. Just a great game. 14-12, 53 minutes in.
Now are the ones suffering in this.
Yeah, in the heat. Yeah, it's very.
Kelly there struggling a little bit, caught it in the centre. You know, trying to catch his breath. Rory looks. Is that Rory down? It is. I think is it.
It's Rog. It's Rory Mulvihill. Yeah.
It's a bit harder for the 100 plus kg fellas.
Yeah, like Connor Kelly. Connor the Buff is telling me he's 120 kilos. He's lying. He's more. So yeah. Conditions like this where it's hard track and it's quite warm, like we're in t-shirts. I've never been in a t-shirt all season.
Just to be clear, there's nothing wrong with the 120 kilograms?
Absolutely not, Paul. You'd love to be 120 kilos because we know you're about 140.
Yeah, easy.
All right.
40 when it's wet.
Wind gathering all the time. Well taken by Bective though.
They're moving it.
Yeah, they're looking to open up the angle. Yeah. Now it's back to Tim Carroll. Big left boot. And he makes a safe touch. We'll be happy with that. Touch judge only bringing it up to the 22. So you say it must have been touched in flight or blocked in. We'll take that. Gives us a chance to get further out of here.
There is a lot of pressure on our kickers. You can even see at the conversion attempts at Gilso, obviously 1 from 2, but they're actually going after Gilso. Probably done a bit of.
Gilso has a very slow tempo about it.
They've done their homework on him, and they're trying to catch him.
Well taken, Gavin Kelly in the middle. Another good line-out drive from Bective. Ball at the back now with Chris Poole. Keep it there, keep it there. Now we're going wide. Oh man, Bobby cuts back inside. It wasn't held, so we can go again. Okay, set it up. We've options both sides. Hoppo goes left. Gavin Kelly. Space back here in the backfield on the left in front of us, Paul.
Can't see what happened.
Yeah, it's hard to see what's going on there.
To Clonmel, that's what we can see.
Okay, we are 55 minutes on the clock. 2-point game. Your nerves would be shot. Clonmel 14, Bective 12. You feel in this game, Paul, you know we expected a high-scoring game, and we had 2 high-scoring games in the league regular, but you expect now there's nothing in it. Next score could be crucial in terms of deciding
Jimmy mentioned in his address after the pre-match lunch. I think in the
Jimmy was in a dress.
No. Yeah, well, sure. Have you not seen or heard? But he talked about the fact that the 2 games that were played were, I think, 100 points. It was 24-20 here in Clonmel, and I think it was something like 34-32 in Donnybrook.
Up in the Energy
so 100
Park,
points or over 100 points scored. So we know there's a lot more to come, but it does show you with a 2-point game, the 2 sides are really suited. It's a very suitable final, having the top 2 teams playing against each other. Real competition here, you know.
Okay, another 5-man. A lot of animation taken by it. Looked like it was Tom O'D. Quick ball for Clonmel. Want to go wide. They've created space here. Oh, they're going to go in. Are they going to go in? Freddie Davis in the corner. Is he getting in? Can't see the Crowder in front of us. He's not. Reset. Taken on by Melbourne. Now, good attacking platform for Clonmel. Counter-rooking by Bective. Manua. He's tackled just short of the line. Slower ball coming back again by Clonmel. Pick and jam. Now they're coming down the short side. Joey O'Connor, he gets it out to Freddie Davis. Doesn't need Freddie Davis' speed and wheels this time. They worked the 2-on-1. They worked it well. Try for Clonmel. Second try for Freddie Davis. Pushes the score out to Clonmel 19, Bective 12.
Chris Poole taking lead there back on the try line, looking like he was, I think, maybe just catching his breath. A good attack play by Clonmel, resulting in an opportunity to go. 9 points in the lead, currently 19 points to 12. Tough kick. Bective need to reset now. Need to start using a bit of that wind and play down in the bottom left, right-hand corner here. I think once we get a bit of possession into the corner, work off line-outs, some driving mauls, we put some pressure on.
Okay, Joey O'Connor, tricky kick now. Across this wind, he's wide on the left. He's judged that well, that's a super kick. That is a super kick from fly half Jerry O'Connor into a across a difficult wind. Clonmel will be delighted with that. They've pushed it out now, it's a 9-point game. Bective 12, Clonmel 21. 3 from 3 for Jerry O'Connor from the boot. Okay, Gilsonen Goes long this time. It's going long into the corner. Skewed kick, so it's good.
It's a 20-metre game.
Yeah, exactly. Good field position for Bective, and we have an attacking line out.
We had a drive-by there asking for Phil and Dave in London.
Well, Phil and Dave in London need to text in that they're in London. We're looking one word, lads. Where are you watching us from? All 16 of you tuned in. Now, important, Bective, as I said, thought the next score could define the game, but if Bective can respond quickly, that's well taken by Chris Poole.
The Clonmel side of the line, no opposition.
Good drive now, ball at the back there, good drive. Oh, he's unlucky, he slipped, but he's not tackled. James Gallagher, he'll have another bite of the cherry.
We need to reset. Getting over, Oshie. Chen driven back.
Good defensive work by Clonmel. That's a good defensive hit. Bective lost 5 metres. Now Gavin Kelly has got a good latch on. James Gallagher too. Better ball, quick ball. Bobby Holland, Tim Carroll. Harpo does well, throws it back inside to O'Sheen, does a little pirouette, needs support now, needs support. Quicker ball now. Bective loads the numbers down the left. Gilson trying to get the ball out wide. He does get the ball out wide. Picked off his toes by Chris Poole. Bective, they're 7 metres out. Good defensive set again by Clonmel. Brilliant defensive tackle. Slower ball for Bective. Oscar Egan has come on, missed that. Hats, you had one job.
One job, sorry.
McCluskey.
All protected there.
Chris Hennessy.
In from the side.
Slower, sloppy ball. Halpenny's having to dig it out. It's actually Gavin Kelly. Takes it on himself. Now a pick and go. We're very short. We're in, are we? We're in. We're not. We go a second time. Now we're in. No, he's bringing it back for a penalty. He's putting his hand in his pocket. So he's saying Bective weren't over the line, but he was playing an advantage. He's now bringing it back. It's a penalty to Bective. It's going to be a man in the bin.
You can see the amount of players that are on the ground now. It's taking its toll. The weather, the heat, the hard ground.
So it's a yellow card for, I think it's number 5, Keith Melbourne, on 61 minutes. Now decision time for Bective. What do they do? Penalties in front of the post. This is a cup final.
Yeah,
you know my thoughts. However, they're missing a man in the pack, so do you take the scrum ball? We've got men down injured, they've got men down injured.
I think you have to go for the scrum and you have to dig in for the long
and
term.
You use the one extra, so do they pull one of the backs into the scrum?
They'd have to.
And that opens up the space out wide, so you go for what Tim Sharon used to say, Johnny one ball in and out.
Your first attempt is to see how they can manage the scrum in terms of whether or not Bective go for the drive. If they are able to manage it and hold us, then you look at the numbers out wide. So if they drop the first one penalty, then you go back to the scrum and you stick with what you know. And then you put the pressure back on the referee to make a decision based on the advantage there.
And also sub for Bective to come on. We've got big Oscar Egan, big Ulster, 6'5", 110 kilos of a loose head prop. Oscar's working his way back from a long-term knee injury. Yeah, so it's Rory has gone off now. What are Bective going to do?
The referee's an issue about something here. The water, the
He's telling lads to get off the pitch. You know, I
Brian
agree.
Chalou, by the looks
Brian Chalou and Steve McGettigan, get off the pitch, you old has-beens. Yeah, he's right. In goal areas on the pitch, there should be nobody there. No need for them there. Okay, decision time. Doesn't look like we're shaping up for a scrum, does it?
It's a move.
Okay, move. So, obvious question, where is the Buff Kelly? Where is the Buff Kelly? We tend to have this move where the Buff swivels around.
Left side
okay, so watch the Buff. Enda Mulvihill now also being marched off the pitch with a Bective flag that's seen better days. It's hanging off the flagpole. He's taking the sting out of the game here, the ref, do you know?
Oh, yes, yeah. And he's actually taken a little bit of upper hand that we might have had.
Yeah, okay.
Well, in fairness, both sides are getting a breather, so arguably I think they'll all be thankful of it.
All right, so we are 63 minutes on the clock. Keith Melbourne in the bin, Clonmel down to 14 men. It's a penalty for Bective, 5 metres out. They're shaping for tip and go. Watch number 3. the Buff Kelly. Pat O'Connor knows his stuff. You can hear him shouting, watch the switch back from the tight head. Not sure he can hear me, but he knows what's coming. Here we go, here we go. There he is, the Buff Kelly. He's short, okay. Slower ball. He's calling it held up. Bective be disappointed with that, so that's going to be a goal line dropout for Clonmel. They'll be delighted. Got out of jail a little bit there with that one.
I think Bective were protesting that he wasn't over the line, he was short of the line.
It's hard to see from where we
can't see, but I'm just looking at the body language and the question.
Okay, so Joey O'Connor, long, low one, taken by Tiernan McCluskey. It's knocked on. Unfortunate. Okay. Clonmel will be delighted with that. They've gained 50 metres. They've got an attacking scrum. We are 65 minutes on the clock. It's a 9-point game. You think if Clonmel score again, Paul, that'll close it out. Back to score again, and it is. It's a next score game. So remember, Clonmel down a man in the pack. He went off on 61 minutes.
Now, you're saying, are you taking into effect the amount of stoppage time there from that last?
Yeah, well, you would hope he would have stopped the clock for that.
At least 4 or 5 minutes of that. Yeah, we need to get the ball back, as simple as that. Clonmel will be delighted with that play.
Yeah, they've put an extra man.
Ball was bounced from the kickoff. They
put the full back into the line. Right, O'Connor coming down here the left side. Cut back inside from 12, Henry Bodemer, the skipper. Turnover ball. Now they've nobody back. They've only one back. All right, he's given the penalty. Let's kick for field position. Tim Carroll brings the ball up to the Clonmel 10-metre line. Decision time for Bective. You go with 5 men, or do you pull them all in on this one to take advantage, Paul?
Well, I mean, the maul has been fairly successful to date. You know, they are breaking it up, Clonmel, to be fair to them.
Yeah, but I'm concerned Melbourne is in the bin.
Yeah, I think
there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are calling a 5 man.
We can put in, now we're going 5, yeah, you're right.
Taken at the back by McCluskey. Peel around the corners, James Gallagher. Oh, he's flying, he's up just shy of the 22 before he's hauled down. Bobby Holland buried in the tackle. Great defensive play. Gav Kelly. Tim Carroll hauled down just on the 22. Again, good counter looking. It's poached. Did look like he was in from the side. Did look like it. Turnover ball. O'Dwyer. High clearance. Well taken by Craig Cantwell. So now Bective, another chance. Bobby cuts back inside, offloads it to Tim Carroll. It's taken by 2 men. Bective continue down this right hand side. Bobby didn't want to throw a dirty ball, takes it on himself. Now quicker recycle, Gilson, McCluskey. It wasn't with bollocks off his head. However, we move on. Gallagher taken in the neck tackle. Nothing called. The Buff tip on. Now Bective, they got numbers, get the ball wide. Here we go. Tim Carroll over the 10-metre line. Gets the ball out. Craig Cantwell. He's hauled down just on the 22. Quick ball. It is quick ball. Gavin Kelly. He's done well. He's made 5 metres. Bobby Hunt, Gilso, floats it out. Chris Poole, needs support. Now, continue down this side. Gilso, James Gallagher, cuts back inside. Tries to go straight over 15, Jack Walsh. Walsh does well to tackle him. Referees call it back for, first a penalty to Bective, then he's calling it back to penalty to them. We had advantage. We were going in. What's he giving now?
I don't know, I can't see. He's having a...
What's he doing now? Like, we had the advantage, so we were going in.
Clonmel,
Serving the skipper, Henry Bodemer.
So that must be, you'd have to assume that's a penalty to Bective. He's explaining it to Budimir, but I don't know.
Okay.
No idea.
But he signalled penalty Bective, then he signalled penalty Clonmel. What's going on?
I have no idea.
We're going to settle for a line out, are we? Okay.
Penalty to Bective.
Is it?
He also's got his hands on the ball.
They've still a man down. Penalty Bective it is. Penalties count in this second half. 4 against Clonmel, none against Bective. So we've improved our discipline. Don't want to put the mockers on them. Okay, 5 metre line out to Bective. 69 minutes on the clock. Clonmel got a man in the bin for at least another 2 minutes.
Need to score here. Just keep it.
Needs to be now.
Taken by Gavin Kelly in the middle. Now the ball at the back with young Oisin McCluskey. It's a good move by Bective. They're peeling around. They're going around to the left. They're just shy. They're not just shy. They're in. Oisin McCluskey. He's only a couple of minutes off the bench with a dodgy haircut. We'll give him a break on that. Puts Bective back on the scoreboard. Coming up to 70 minutes. Bective now 17, Clonmel 21, and Gilser in the chance to narrow it to a 2-point game.
Yeah. Well, we said it about 10 or 15 minutes ago that a try by Bective, a score by Clonmel would shut the game out. A score by Bective would make the last 5 or 10 minutes a very interesting affair. So this kick goes over, it's a 2-point game. If it doesn't go over, it's a 4-point game, meaning Bective will need a try. If it does go over, it means Bective will need a penalty in order to take the lead. But the game has been led by Clonmel from start, so we haven't been in front yet. And we talk about it in all the other games today. The next big play is going to be this kickoff.
Gilso, he's curled that in beautifully. He's curled it in beautifully. Game back on. We're heading into the final 10 minutes. Score is narrowed now. It's a 2-point game. Bective 19. Clonmel 21. Hang on, folks. We're in for a grandstand finish here. There's no question about it. How do we handle this restart? Joey O'Connor's another huge high-hanging one. It's going to land on the 22, just inside, taken by Chris Rowland. Feigns to kick, but decided to have a go, set it up, let it back for a proper kicker to have a go. Halpenny's going to have a go himself. Halpo. Beautiful relieving kick. Is it in? It's not. It's taken by 15. Jack Walsh on the 10-metre line. He throws it inside. Joey O'Connor. He's stopped in his tracks by Oscar Egan. Ref is saying it was a high hit. Oh, I'm not sure. We're in the end game here now, into the final 10 minutes. We're actually into the final 8 minutes on the stadium clock. That's a great nudge by Joey O'Connor. Doing the countdown numbers here. Yeah, Clonmel now back up to a full complement. Melbourne is back. There's also a substitution for Clonmel. Melbourne back into the row, but they're also taking off Gareth Wieseman, and he's replaced by 17 Dermot Brannock. So 8 minutes left on the stadium clock. Good attacking position for Clonmel. It's an 2-point game. Well taken at the front, looked like it was Tom O'Dea. Ball at the back with hooker Brandon Delicado. Not sure they're inching forward, they're going sideways, so eventually they decide to spread it wide. Budimir, he's well tackled. New half-back on for Clonmel. Didn't see him coming in. It's 21, Luke Slattery. Manua. Pull back. Now it's with 13. He's done well. Luke Hogan eventually taken down. Quicker ball now. Melbourne back into the fray after 10 minutes on the naughty step. He's turned the wrong side, Slattery's having to dig it out. Good dunt there by 15, Jack Walsh on Oisin McCluskey. Now Budimer, straight charge. Nervous time here now. Bective do not want to give away any penalties. Joey O'Connor, dead-eye Dick, he's 3 for 3 today. Clonmel go down the right-hand side, they're trying to work it wide. Hard to see from where we are. They're going through the phases here, just holding on to possession. Manua. 2 men to take him down. Now quicker ball. Are they going to go out there? They are. Daly. Well taken by Chris Rowland. Recycle. Masuku. Ref is saying it's a high shot. That wasn't a high shot. Jesus wept. Down the short side on a free play. They work it wide to Freddie Davis. Is he in again? He is in again. A hat-trick for Freddie Davis. Second week in a row. Bective will be disappointed with that. It was a free play for a high shot. Clonmel kept the ball, worked it through the hands, got it on the left-hand side down to Freddie Davis. He's having a Royal Rovers campaign over the last 2 weeks. So a hat-trick, third try today for Freddie Davis, moves the score out to Clonmel 26, Bective 19. Joey O'Connor a chance to add the extras. We've 5 minutes left on the clock. O'Connor, he's nailed it again. That's a crucial conversion. It moves him from a 7 to a 9-point game. Crucial conversion from Joey O'Connor. We're into the last few minutes.
How are you, Chuck? I heard all about you. You're the Clonmel president. Come on! I will.
Okay, restart. 4 minutes on the stadium clock, plus whatever's been added on for trying to clear Brian Shalou and Enda Mulvane and Steve McGettigan out of the in-goal area. Huge high-hanging ball. Who's under it? 2 players under it. Looked like it was taken by Tim Carroll. It wasn't. It was taken by Clonmel, so they've secured possession just inside their own half. They'll be looking now just to hold on to the ball. Budimer. Good tackle by Chris Rowland. However, Clonmel retain possession. They're going to come down the short side. Masuku, is it? It's not. It's Manua. He's carried well today. Counter-rucking by Bective now. High hanging ball. Who's under it? Tom McCarthy doesn't take it. Tim Carroll eventually takes it, but he's double hit. Bective recycle now. Chris Hennessy. Need support. Gav Kelly, pull back. Bective desperately trying to work the ball out wide. Chris Poole, now they have got it out wide. Taken on by Craig Cantwell. Gavin Kelly needs support. He's going to be isolated. Needs support. Down this right hand side again. Gilson puts through a little kick. How's it going to bounce? Bounces into the hands of Jack Walsh. He clears his lines up to the 10-metre line. We are 2 minutes left on the stadium clock, but whatever the ref is adding on, and it is a 9-point game. We've got 2 men down now with Gavin Kelly down for Bective, we also have Jason Manuit down for Clonmel. Joey O'Connor is down. There's a lot of people going down, but I'm not going to regurgitate that joke. It's for another day. Big cheer for the crowd as substitute comes on. Looks to me like a Sean Sweetman. Sweets has his own live match day blog. Took a bit of exception to when he said that they were here to disrespect Team Sweets, but we leave that slide now. Connor helping the also got off, so Charlie Riley, son of the great Tom Riley, ex-Blackrock College, and Navan man. Charlie's a superb player, would tackle anything. Right, it's absolute Right, Bective getting the ball wide. Tom Mack. Rollers, floating pass out to Craig Cantrell. He's over the halfway. Tackled eventually just inside the 10-metre line, but not held. It's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Like, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Okay, it is a penalty.
Stopped in line with the actual game. I think that's just run its course.
Yeah, so we're 80 minutes up on the stadium clock. One last chance for Bective. It's probably going to be too little too late. Even if we can get a try here, it's a 9-point game, but a good attacking platform for Bective. 5-metre line out. Well taken, Gavin Kelly in the middle, another good set. Bective going to maul them over. Yeah, the arm is out. The arm is out. So it's a free shot. Can we get in? Can we get in?
Penalty advantage here.
Okay, so bring him back. 3 penalties in quick succession at the end of the game.
Eventually a ball will come back on the field. I mean, it'd be great for Bective to finish on a high here with the try.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know exactly how long it's going to be played. We've had a lot of stoppage. Only the referee knows.
So one last chance for Bective. Deep in injury time. Again well secured by Gavin Kelly. Again another good set. Ball at the back with Chris Poole. He's in, you know. He's in, you know. He's in. He is in. Okay, good try. Chris Poole. In injury time. Does that give Bective a lifeline? Card for Clonmel, possibly too little too late.
No, well, they seem to know, like, based on the body language of Gilso, getting the kick over.
That there's time left, yeah. So Clonmel, another man in the bin.
24 points to 28 with the conversion.
Really need this kick, Gilso. Really need this kick. It's a 4-point game. Could you pull it back to a 2-point game? He missed it. He missed it. Okay, so we need a try. We need a try. We need a try. We're deep in injury time. It is a 4-point game. Clonmel 28, Bective 4. It's all on the restart. Remember, Clonmel have a man in the bin. Time for heroes now, lads. Time for Roy the Rovers. Hot shot Hamish. Trying for someone to be a hero. O'Connor high but kicks it long this time. Underneath it, Tiernan McCluskey deep in the Bective 22. Gotta run it, Charlie. Gotta run it, Charlie. Okay, we'll take that. Take your time. Let's get a bit of field position. Penalties mounting up for Clonmel in this second half. That's 8 penalties and 2 yellow cards against Clonmel. Bective have only conceded 1 penalty in the second half. Okay, it's safe. It's not great, but it's safe. It's on the 10-metre line. Here we go. Just inside the Bective half. Pat O'Connor, Clonmel coach, screaming from the gantry there at the ref. It's the last play. One last chance. One last chance. Jesus wept. McCluskey, well taken. Good set by Bective. Seagonny's done well. He stopped McCluskey. Tim Carroll, eventually he's taken down just shy of the halfway line. Quick recycle, Bective. Chris Rowland. Gavin Kelly, tip on. James Gallagher, he's over the halfway, he's over the 10-metre line. Need support now when they get him down. They have got him down. Need support. Bective numbers down the short side. Gilson no goes back open. Chris Poole. Ball is broken loose in the tackle. Ball is broken loose in the tackle. Andrew Daly kicks it out the field. This game is over. Heartbreak for Bective. They argue with the ref. They have a point, but look, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Congratulations to Clonmel Rugby Club. Absolutely stellar performance all season. They were top of the league on the roster, winning 14 out of 18 games. Bective were second in the league on the roster, winning 12 games. They then defeated a fancy Dolphin side in the semi-final. They had a home final here, and they've run out victors 28-24. Congratulations to Clonmel. Hard luck to Bective. We're still very proud of you boys. We've had an absolutely brilliant season. This is Bective Rangers TV, produced by Rory Manahan, hiding somewhere. On co-coms, young Maybury, because his old fella couldn't make it, decided to go golfing. Paul Hatton, I'm Chuck Byrne. 20 games into this season. We're at it 8 months. We're going to take a break now. Thank you for everything. We will see you next season. That's a wrap.